Hey, so today I thought I would share with you how I make my homemade chili and show you 3 different ways that you can eat it. The first being just a regular bowl of chili. You could always make some homemade cornbread or the boxed cornbread. That would be really yummy. And the second being a chili cheese hot dog with or without the bun. And the third being a Frito pie. And I'm sure all of those 3 things you know how to make on your own. You don't need me showing you how to make them, but I'm just showing you how I would do it, and I'm also sharing the recipe, the chili recipe that I've used for a couple of years now, and I think it is the best chili recipe that I have found and that I've personally tried. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you all today, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you try out this chili, let me know. You definitely won't regret it, and you will never try another chili recipe again. So I thought I would show just an overview of all of the ingredients that I'm going to be using for the chili. So these are some dark red kidney beans, pinto beans, tomato juice, olive oil, tomato sauce, diced tomatoes, weenies, sour cream, a green bell pepper, a yellow onion, ground beef, some shredded cheese to go on top, and some corn chips for the Frito pie. And then over here are the seasonings that I'll be using. So salt, pepper, olive oil, more olive oil, just in case I run out of this one because I'm pretty low. Some cayenne pepper, parsley, oregano. It would probably be better if you used fresh, but I have this, so I might as well just use it. It really doesn't bother me, and I still think it tastes great, so that's what I use. Some cumin and chili powder. Then you're going to need a very large soup pot. So this one is very big, as you can see in comparison to my little Dutch oven back there. This thing is huge and will hold a lot of soup. Great for leftovers. And I believe that is all of the, those are all of the ingredients. So yeah, let's get started on preparing it all. I forgot to mention that you will need garlic cloves and also sugar. I just didn't have it out of the pantry yet. So I'll also leave all of the ingredients listed in the description box. So just in case I did miss something, you can find it there. You okay? And it's going to be minced.
Mm-hmm. No, I'll do that.
Perfect. So I just went ahead and put the 2 pounds of ground beef into the pot, and I'm going to cook this until it's done, and then we will drain it and add it back in with some other things. So now that the meat is cooked, we are going to drain it and put it in a separate bowl and then do some other stuff in here. Okay, so now that we drained the meat and put it in a separate bowl, we're going to cook the veggies now. So as you can see, there's still going to be little remnants of meat and maybe a little bit of grease, but that's fine. Gives it some flavor. So we're going to add 4 tablespoons of some
Alright, cut.
of some olive oil. The bottle's really slippery. As you can see, the vegetables are starting to get softer and cook down, so I'll give them about 2 more minutes or so. Whoa. And then I'll start adding some spices and add the meat back and add the rest of the ingredients. Okay. So now I'm going to start adding all of the seasonings into the vegetable mix. Going to stir all this until combined.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, this smells good.
Okay. So put it back over here. So now we're going to add back in our meat. Okay.
Yep.
Start adding. Oh gosh. See if I can do this with my left hand. Okay, so that's back in. Alrighty, so let's just give this a good mix so it's a little more combined. This thing's hot. You can see it's getting a good coating of all the seasonings on the meat. Just give it a good toss. So now we're going to be adding in the liquids. So this is what you're going to eat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. So you can see it is a lot of liquid, so just use a really big pot and just give it a stir to just get everything combined. And then Lastly, we will add some kidney beans. We just need kidney and pinto beans. We just need to rain and drench them. Guys, that happens to me all the time. Drain and rinse them, and then we'll show you. And then I'm going to turn this up, the heat, until it hits a boil, and then I will turn it down to let it simmer. And you should let it simmer for 2 hours, but really, I think an hour and a half would be fine. I do think this chili tastes best like the next day because it's had time for all of the flavors to combine and just like really develop, I guess. I mean, it tastes really good fresh, but really good as leftovers. And so yeah, that is the chili. Just going to cover it now and let it simmer. So it's the next night, and tonight I'm going to have some leftover chili, and I'm heating up some weenies right now. I like to heat mine up on the stove. And then I'm going to put them on a plate, put some chili over them, and some shredded cheese, and just eat them like that. So I'm not eating any buns, but you, of course, could eat buns if you wanted to. I'm just trying not to. My hot dogs are finished warming up now. I always cut a little line down the middle to open it. I don't know, I just like it like that, okay? So I have 2 hot dogs. I'm going to put some chili over them. Oop, that's pretty good. I'll bring it back over here for a second. And then I'm just going to top it off with some shredded cheese. And there you go, you have chili cheese hot dogs without the buns, but you can add buns, of course. So I'm going to be showing Christian making his Frito pie. So he has some Fritos, original. Kind of pour some in the bottom of the bowl. Then pour some chili over that.
Cut it out. Cut it. Cut.
Yummy. And then, oh shit, we forgot the cheese.
Cut.
Cut. It's on the counter. It's on the counter. Oh, okay.
This over here.
Okay, action. So now he's going to put some shredded cheese on top. Get all the cheese. And then just put a little dollop of sour cream on top. And there you go, you have a homemade Frito pie.